everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda, and we are back on Seaopolis. And today I am going to do something. My original plans for the Twilight Forest we put on hold a little bit. So we're doing the Twilight Forest soon on my other pack, so I don't want to be doing it both at the same time. And this will be much easier to do than on my other pack, so I may as well do the other pack. A bit more fun then. But what I am going to do today is get a few things of automation set up so that we can get a lot more progress done between episodes, and I can just start getting onto some bigger, better things. So the first thing I want to do is get myself an emerald sieve. So diamond mesh, osmium block, and a block of emerald in the induction smelter, which, as you can see, 2 of our auto saves I've already done. So we just need to get this last one. I am going to pop these here for now. Let me just get some more universal cable. Here we go. And I'm going to... Actually no, break you. I want to keep you. And we'll grab one of these empty gold chests. Pop you here. Where is it? Logistical pipe. In fact, let's make it the red ones. Actually, I'm going to need to break you 2 as well, aren't I? Which means I need more of these red pipes. So I need more of those. To get more of those. You 3 here. We might as well grab the 2 that we've already made. Put 1 into there. 1 into there. We've got meshes again. Now, the big thing I want from the emerald mesh is when we mesh crushed netherrack, we have a chance to get in netherite scrap. So, let's get the hammerer. We'll pop you here. With no, not pop you here, we'll just pop you here for now. And so you're the out, in, out, out. Grab one of our barrels. Throw you in here and output. Not the quickest process unless I were to get a couple of diamond hammers, which are here. 1 and 2, and then this increases it a little bit and speeds up even more. Better still, don't look like it does any durability either, so and it is hammering faster than it can sieve, so that'll fill 2 of them nicely. What I may do then is on our last one, set you to pull. Which is safe because it can't pull netherrack. those back in. There we go. But it does mean I can throw some other things in here, like regular sand. We can when it's got a mesh in. How is this doing? Nearly done. So that, we've got a little XP tap there. That is wonderfully set up. So we've got the chance now. It's only a small chance, but we've got a chance now of getting netherrack from these. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Let me get my compressed hammer. And let's just chuck those in there. Rob you from there for a minute and throw those in there. Right. Back in more when this is done, and we'll get on to the next task at hand. And we are starting to get our netherite scrap. So this is a temporary setup. I'm going to have this downstairs automated, but to have it properly automated, I want to use compressed, not individuals, to make it a lot quicker. For that, we need to get into compact machines. So first thing we need are these field projects. So let's get rid of a few things here. And let's craft these. So, because I didn't make these already, did I? No. Didn't I? No, I didn't. I think I went to craft them and realised I needed Ice Vendor, which I didn't have at the time. But I've got loads of now. So, 4 field projectors. Now, do I need to get myself something to stand these on? So let's just use some scaffolding for now. Get up here. Now, the way this works, as the picture, it's before blocks high, 15 blocks of air between them, or at least 3 blocks high. So it's on above the platform. So if I wanted to have that platform here, say, I'd need quite a large area of at least 15 by 15. Don't really have that kind of area here at the minute, but what I can do is if we have craft ourselves a building gadget, which thanks to our wireless power charges up in the hand. Let's grab some of this smooth stone. So 15 by 15, that's about 225, isn't it? So we'll grab a few more just so that we can, well, make it look nice, although not that many. There we go. And I think, so we've got our mob farm over here, that will continue to expand out this area with things. So let's pop this here and shift click, that copies this. Hold G and we can set what kind of build that we want. So we want a surface and we want this to be pretty big. So this will copy that surface. So what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So yeah, I've got a little bit of space here then. because we've got it on surface though, that should let me just do this. So what we've got, 3 wide? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. So we need, to get 17 again, 13 more. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we've got plenty spare as well. So I always like to hold G and just reset that back to 0 again. Or to 1 again. Just so that if I misclick, I'm not going to end up building a humongous area that's completely unusable. So we do have mob spawns capable in here, but we'll sort that out in a minute. Let's get to the halfway. So half of 17 is 8 to the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 in. Right. These to be 3 up. So if we place the projector down and right click with an empty hand, you see this little setup here. So this tells me where the other projectors should be for different sizes. So this all needs to go to 15 by 15. So really I need another projector here, which funnily enough is exactly where I planned it. So right click with an empty hand again, and we need, ooh, I went a little bit short. Oh, I went a little bit long on this side, didn't I? That doesn't bother me. So 1 there, and 1 here. And that is a working compact machine. So let me get my little crafter to mark out the platform. I'm going to need a few more blocks on this, but I need 15 more of these. Right, let's just get these crafted. Right. And we have now got ourselves a crafting, compact machines crafting area. Now, the compact machines crafting can be used to make the mob cages, compact machines that we can build machines in a single block, enchanted apples, pedestal upgrades. We can even use it to make compressed hammers and compressed sieves. So the compressed hammer is probably what I'm going to do first. And in fact, we'll do both. Compressed hammer, compressed sieve. So if I was to go down here, and sorry guys, but we're going to need you. And we're going to need you. And then what was the other thing that we needed a lot of? So let's just chuck those in there. $26 compressed cobblestone. So 2 lots, so we need 52 of this stuff. There we go. I mean, I'm going to need some more as well, because I'm going to make more of these. Might do I need more hammers? Probably. But here we go. So to craft it, we need to build on this platform this structure. So using the JI, you can break it down. So a 3x3 of cobble, a 3x3 hollow of cobble, and then the machine in the middle, and then 3x3 top. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. And we'll do the hammer. Do the hammer first. No, that's the sieve first. And that's built. Now, to properly craft that, we need to throw a shining diamond block into the crafting area. Which, given the fact that we've got passive RF now, we don't really need a shining diamond, a solar cooker. Do you know what? I will need a few of these anyway, so let's just throw these in. That could take a while, but I'll just let that do its thing. That doesn't need to be constantly active now. Although I may move it downstairs and build another shining diamond anyway. You just Q to throw it in. And the crafting, or compacting. Boop. And there we have an auto heavy sieve. So with this one, if I have to jump back down here, throw you in, throw in the emerald mesh, which there. Oh, if I'd lost that, I would be a tad upset. Now, this will work with compact netherrack. So crushed netherrack's no good. If we were to compact it all, and we are crushing. And as with these sieves, give them some food to speed them up. And I can now sieve faster than I can export. So I'm probably going to need to upgrade these for this as well. Look at that. Netherite scraps going up as well. I mean, that went through really quickly as well. I think without food it's fast enough. With food is when it gets a bit much. But we just need to do that for the hammer now. And then what I'll do is I'll get this set up so it'll auto craft compressed netherrack and just pump it into the auto hammer and into the sieves. And then I may get another set of drawers set up for crushed ores and all the sieve outputs, which can then go through its own set of auto crafting. Which might go in here. This might actually just turn into the auto sieve grind ore production. Connect this up to the farm upstairs as well. I can use this to generate ores, the auto crafting for the mystical agriculture as well for all this. Because I could do with these. I mean, when it comes to auto crafting, what we need is... Oh, actually, I just thought I could put all this into a compact machine. That might be the better way of doing it. Right, let's go through this and I'll figure out the automation later. So we do need a portable shrinking device, which gives you a little blurb, but what you need is a compact machine to go into. That requires machine walls, which in the compact crafting, it's obsidian and blazewood on top of one another, or you can throw obsidian and blazewood in the induction smelter, which for me I think is the way to go. So let's just do a stack and a stack. Now I have made some of these integral components for these four machines, and for quite a few of the phytogenic insulators as well. But that should give us at least 4 stacks of compact machine wall. And if I was to look at the recipes, for the maximum sized compact machine, which is what I'll probably go for, we need 98 machine walls, 26 compressed cobble, and a block of emerald. Or a block of diamond for the mob cage as well. We can make the mob cage in the induction smelter. That might be a bit easier. Although it does use more machine walls, less cobble. Cobble's cheaper than machine walls, so I'll stick to the compact crafting for those. But yeah, you could have a normal sized. So these all vary in size. Your tiny, I think, is 3x3. Then it goes up to small, which is 5x5. And then I think normal 7x7, large as 9x9. Giant is 11x11, and then maximum something like that. I can't remember what its starting size. Yeah, 13x13 is the maximum. So that makes a great start there. We then need these tunnels. So what these tunnels are, allow you to, if you were to put the machine down, say, behind here, compact machine, sit it here, it's out of the way. To get power into it, you could use the flux networks, or you could just put one of these tunnels on and just pipe the energy straight into the machine. Same with the items, pipe the items straight in. Now, that's good, but we've got ender tanks, we've got ender chests, and we've got wireless storage, wireless power. So, don't really need the tunnels, but I do need to craft them for the quest. So, it does look like we do have to go through and make each of the compact machines as well, just to complete the quest line. That doesn't take much. Let's have a look what we've got here. 64 industrial alarms, which is a lot of basic control circuits, which we don't have at the minute. Armoured jetpack, which we need steel for, pink slimes. The thermal tower, that is something that's going to get built when we come to the ore multiplication, which that's probably going to get all done inside a compact machine. So there might be a few compact machines in here that I need a compact machine room. I may knock a door into here and build a room back here that's just compact machines. So they're all tucked away, doing their own thing. Just need to remember the colour codes for chests. Which, do I have a notepad? Or a book. I've got the book and quill. So I need to make one of those and just keep tracks of all the ender chest and ender tank colour codes, so that we don't get lost. But that's all doable. That is all stuff I'm going to start doing between episodes as well. The farm, the mystical agriculture farm, it looks like it can be done better with pedestals, which you need the compact machine to get the pedestal upgrades for, but that is an awful lot of uranium, and I want to keep the uranium for the reactor, which is fuel. So this is what I'm aiming for. What I need to do is get up to steel seeds, which is tier 4. I've just started tier 3, which is the tertium. So we have got some way to go before we can get to that. We have got a fair bit of infernium. So what I'm probably going to do is get this all hooked up to us storage system as well. Let's get... I was going to wait a bit for it, but we could really do with getting into wireless storage. So let's just craft way into this. So with wireless storage, if I can get back to refined storage, here we are. First thing you build is this transmitter. We then build a wireless crafting grid. So first things first, let's just pop this transmitter where I can. It can go there. As long as it's connected to the RF network, the RS network, we're all fine. If you click the controller, it does tell you how much energy things are using. So at the minute, it uses 8 RF per tick. And it's by far not even close to the biggest. That's the importer. And that's because of the upgrade that's in there. We then need a wireless crafting grid. A wireless grid lets us see what's in the storage. A wireless crafting grid works like a current crafting grid. So it'll actually let us craft from it as well. So I need to... Let's just go back to grid. Right. And we're out of place in Electrum. Right, let's get... There's Electrum, isn't it? Yes. We just need you. You know what? What's the speed thing? Can I make some more of these? Flux. Oh, because I need Electrum and... Yeah. Okay. So, just get 12 for now. Throw you in there. Three and 4. Right. Right. Where were we? Grid. So, let me just mark you. We need a wireless grid and a wireless crafting grid. Oh, we don't need a wireless grid, we just need a crafting grid straight after we've made that. Right, so, grid. We need a construction core, which needs basic processes, which needs... Oh, do you know what? Now's the goodest time to get into automation. Because this is a little bit on the annoying side now. Auto crafting. First we need a pattern grid. I have the feeling I'm gonna hit the same problem with pattern grids, aren't I? And then a crafter. Right. Yeah, pattern grid, which needs a grid, which needs improved processor, which is gold, and we need some of these. Right. Throw you in there. Yeah, just grinding up a few bits of material. Oh, got all the compact machine walls, so they can all go in there for now. That. I'd forgot for the longest time that I was doing this, so put you back up on there. Throw you in there. And that's the basic ones, and then it was the grid. Improved the gold ones that needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Furnace. Right. We do want to get a requester as well, which requires a few things. But if I get these right back to where we were, we need a grid, which is a construction core. We'll get a couple of these, we're going to need a couple. And destruction cores. And then we need a pair of grids. And I need a pair of some of these first, which needs a bit more of the Electrum. we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and some more of this quartz. Oh, okay. Induction, smelter. This is where auto crafting and the requester is going to come in handy. Because I can just set some of these off and just ignore them for a while. Right. Let's get another machine frame. Right, so we need more of these. We need a lot of quartz enriched iron from the looks. So let's get a couple of these. Right, so crafting grade, which needs a crafting table. And a grid. I never made the grid, did I? 1 and 2. Crafting table. That's 1. Crafting grid. Pattern table. That's 1. Pattern grid. So we've got a crafting grid with here. We don't need another one. Put the pattern grid here. And then we need a wireless crafting grid, which needs some more of this quartz enriched iron. Wireless crafting grid. Stick that in our inventory, and what this does is absolutely nothing. Right click, shift right click the controller, and I've now got access to my RS network when I'm not near it. However, don't have a lot of range. I think the range at the start is something like 8 blocks. So this thing, 16 blocks. So this thing needs an upgrade. So if we need to get a couple of range upgrades on this thing, which are here. So what did we use him for? 8 RF. If I put 1 in, 24, 32, 40. It's now using 32 RF, but I've got 40 grid radius on that. Now, you can expand that. The infinity range booster means there's no limit how far it can go in this dimension. 3 range upgrades, 2 Eyes Ender, in Nether Star and Star Infused Netherite. This has some ways to go yet. But, for now, 40 blocks, does that get me while I'm over here? No. Ah, there. So, I could do with 1 more upgrade, and I'm covered pretty much my entire base. That does me nicely. So let's create a upgrade module and some of this quartz enriched iron. Slap it in there. There we go, 48. Now I could extend the cable all the way over there, put another wireless transmitter with some more range upgrades and extend it even further. The other thing you can do with this is network. So you need 2 blocks for this. Well, you need 3 things for this. You need a network receiver, a network transmitter, and a network card. And what you can do is connect this over any distance in any dimension to another place. So I could connect this up to use a network receiver and transmitter to connect this up to here, or I could use the network transmitter to connect it up to the end or Twilight Forest or the Nether, anywhere, any other dimension. So a very handy thing, especially if you've got that thing, the dimension booster, which lets you connect to your network in any dimension at any distance. The problem is The range boosters use about 4,000 RF per tick, the infinite range, and the dimension uses about 8,000 RF per tick. I produce in 2. So this is where we definitely need to get into the bigger reactors and things. As for this, we've got 10 netherite right now, but we need to craft this compact hammer, don't we? But as far as that goes, I dare say that might be it for today. So I am going to keep you powered. I decided. I don't use it that often, but there are things that require the solar cooker that you can't use a normal furnace for. And I am going to shift it downstairs, because with this shining diamond, it works regardless. But for now, what I'm going to do is craft this auto hammer. Auto heavy hammer, should I say. We'll get a bit more going in terms of producing netherite. And need to get the auto crafters set up and done. Once they're set up, I can just quite lazily let this do its own thing. So that's all for today. Do the usual stuff, pop in the comments, hit like, hit subscribe. Every little thing you do helps massively, so I greatly appreciate every single one of you. You guys take it steady, have yourselves a good one, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.